Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Vault Hunters, where today I would like to get to level 50. Yeah, I've made a decision, and we really do, I do want to get to level 50, where we can get a new vault tool, and then we can have that made, and we can make a nice vanilla tool to allow us to do like mining and stuff in the overworld, like it's nobody's beeswax. And then we can let the other fine folks on the server do some catching up. So yeah, let's get to it. Oh right, I've been a cooking show chat, and I prepared off camera. You might notice that this side of the building looks a bit different from when we ended last time. So I went ahead and did the paint by numbers thing, right? I replaced all the stone blocks with bricks. I filled in the windows, did the foundation thing that we talked about, and I made a decision on the roof. I tried with different shaded blocks underneath here, and I just couldn't find the right shade where this could work. And it was a little bit too... it looked too busy with this texture pattern against this, and it was just... I didn't know. This side just looked better to my eyes, so I made an executive decision, and we're going with the overhang. We can maybe even put some stuff underneath there to add some extra detail. I also went ahead and changed this separational border doohickey thing to this chiseled... Is this chiseled tuft? What is that block called? It's not tuft, it's basalt. One version of these. This guy, chiseled basalt tiles. I think that just looks a lot better. Like one of the key tenets of Gothic design is ornate and geometric shapes with arches and whatnot. And I feel like this geometric swirly doohickey going on here works a lot better in that context of the Gothic idea. And I also feel like the tuft blocks we had before were introducing this green hue, which made the whole thing look a little bit incoherent in my mind. And after I changed this to the basalt, I'm starting to second guess using tuft for these pillars as well. So we might change these up. It's starting to feel kind of likely that we will. With that in mind, if we change these, we'll probably need to change these as well. And then there's a question about this thing. It is looking kind of busy, right? I want it to be a little bit cleaner, but we went with tuft because we couldn't find a nice darker shade, a mid shade between this darker and this outer thing. So this is the shade we have here, and there aren't any basalt stairs that work well. I mean, these exist, but I don't know. We're gonna have to try a bunch of stuff still in here. I thought we were done. I'm sorry for going back and forth, chat, but I really do want this to be a build for the ages. For my ages. I want it to be my Magnus Opus. Is that a thing? Anyway, I also went ahead and put the framed glass in here to to try to get like a full feel for the direction we're headed here. And I am actually liking that a lot. It's still a bit perplexing with not having the room interior behind the glass. But I think you can kind of tell the direction and that it's... I'm liking the direction it's going. Also, I have prepared a lot. I did put in a floor. For right now, this is driftwood planks. I just took whatever planks I had a lot of. And maybe we look at the bottom floor. Here where I did some experiments. Like, I was debating whether we should go with just 1 thick walls, 2 thick, 2.5, and 3. So I couldn't get 2 thick walls to work well because of the arches. So that was out. I tried 2.5 thick walls, but they also looked weird because there is no slab stairs. There's no vertical slab stairs. So it basically, by the process of elimination, had to be 3 thick walls. And I was a little bit concerned about this at first. But having seen this, I mean, okay, the blocks are all over the place. Ignore that. And this is not complete. But I do like the look through the windows, even though the walls are technically 3 meters thick. That's a lot of thick. It doesn't look that bad. I also like that I added a darker shade of bricks behind the glass to kind of sell the illusion that it's shaded a little bit. So we're definitely going 3 thick, and we'll do this arch thing on both the inside and the outside. However, I'm not fully sold on the block choice here yet. So like here, this is calcite, and these are what is this? Mushroom stem? So I've been trying a bunch of blocks. So I have 2 contenders right now, right? Why? How did you get up there? Excuse you. That's not where it's supposed to be. So we have this quartz block. I put up some temporary furnishing. This quartz, ignore the missing arches and stuff here. But this quartz is... I like the texture, but it has a little bit of a warm hue, which this is also warm, so it kind of like flows well, and it has a not a continuity. Consistency. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. Consistency, which is very pleasant. But if we go and look at this side, the very distinct contrast here between this more pure white is very satisfying to the eye. However, I feel like the calcite is a little bit too busy. So, like, I struggle with deciding which one we should go for, chat. I was kind of thinking maybe having... Beep. Excuse me, one moment. So I was thinking maybe adding some decor would help bring down the hue to a little bit colder in this room to maybe make this feel a little bit more contrasty. And maybe it will, maybe this is not enough decoration. I do plan on making the rooms kind of, I wouldn't say cluttered, but very ornate. There'll be a lot of pictures, a little picture frames, hanging things, stuff on the floors, etc. to make it feel lived in. And it was kind of the style in the Victorian era, as far as I understand, to add a bunch of different stuff to just like make it feel busy. And I tried the same thing here in the hopes that this would bring down, take the attention away from the actually quite repetitive and busy pattern of the calcite. But I honestly can't tell which is the better or the worse. So, leaving that undecided for right now. I also added in this carpet here. I think that's helped a lot with this upside stereo area. And I did plonk in a lot of the roof. I think it's gonna go still a little bit taller on the roof, just to get some depth inside of the building. I'm a little bit worried about how that's going to work with this spires thing. Like, if the roof is much taller than it is now, then this supposed spire joke is gonna look very dinky. It's gonna kind of lose its purpose as a focal point. And we might even be a little bit too far height-wise on the roof. So we might not do a pure A-frame. We might do like a trapezoidal, not trapezoidal, rhomboid, not rhomboid. A cut-off pyramid. What's that called? A frustrum? Oh, look, I'm not good with my platonic solids, okay? But that's kind of the general vibe where we're going. So, yeah. Let's get to level 50. I say that like it's an easy task. It's really not. But I have also prepared a crystal. You were struggling to figure out why you personally dislike the calcite so much until I mentioned the repetitiveness. That's it. It looks like a terrible wallpaper. Yeah. So you dislike the calcite because of the repetitiveness. But do you see what I mean with the contrast to the bottom board or whatever this is called? Or let me ask you differently, Strays. Do you prefer this, like this calcite, not calcite, quartz? Because one thing that the calcite has going for it, in addition to this slightly more appealing contrast in my mind, is that it is a lot easier to get a hold of. I mean, yeah, we can get to level 50, make a world destroyer with Hydro Void and all of that stuff, and go to the Nether and absolutely destroy the world. But that takes some doing, which is also kind of one of the reasons I want to get to level 50 today, so we can make that tool to make that possible. But it also means, because this is smooth quartz, there's a lot of smelting involved, so we might have to do something about this furnace setup. Maybe we finally go double, or unlock rainbow furnaces. So you like the contrast, but the pattern is not good. Yeah. Let's actually, before we go, can we make a painting? So I just want to, like, I wonder if having a bunch of crafts, a lot of crud on the wall can help break up the repetitiveness of the calcites. Is there a clock? Yes. Some of these. Maybe like that. Get me a lightning rod. And can we make... Let's create... Hey, that rhymed! Accidental rap god. On the park. No, how do I make... Surely there's a dark oak version of this. Not sure why I couldn't find it. Oh, it was down there. Okay. Hey Shug, welcome in. Force is decent, there must be better options. I want to believe that there is, but like I've been staring at the item thing for like forever. And I haven't like been able to find one yet. What do you think of my grandfather clock, chat? We're gonna break the blocks behind here, though. Just gonna do a little bit of a cheeky one because I don't have the full blocks with me. Like the clock. Appreciate that. It's actually my own original design. Kinda happy with it, not gonna lie. So, like, this is kind of what I mean. Like with a bunch of... I don't know what to put in there. Bush. Maybe not a rotten flesh, but once we make the walls busy, we put up tables and whatnot. I feel like the walls will be less attention grabby. Actually, you're right. There's like cut calcite, polished calcite. Can we... Ooh. Okay, I didn't mean to get into building this early, but maybe, just maybe, there's an option if we can actually make this block. We can. Let's try a few of these different ones. I just want to see if they have blocks with if they are bordered or not. Okay, that is less distracting. How about this? All slightly different varieties. Ooh, is this the block? Oh, okay. Okay, dude, thanks for pushing me to think more about the different blocks. That's it. That is the block, right? We can mix in some normal calcite and some of these other blocks from time to time. I think we considered this way back when. But we rejected it because we saw the subtext, right? Where is it? Here. Requires create. So it was like, oh no, we can't use that. But the stonecutter doesn't care. Stonecutter hears you. Stonecutter doesn't care. So yeah. But let's get into the vault and get to level 50. Oh, this music is very ominous. I love it. Very suggestive. I actually have my pouches on me. 1 second go. A brazier? Is this our... Oh, we have the quest. Heck yeah. Quest? Bounty? Bounty. Alright, let's send it. So... richer ores. I don't think we necessarily want that. Wow. That was a lot of lag. Oh, I think the vault was generating. Didn't think it would lag upon generating the vault though. Rude. Sir? Where is the boy with the trident? Get over here.